practice up and running again, especially when you've been away from it for a little while, can be quite a daunting task. You might feel a little rusty. You might feel like maybe you're not quite up to where you once were, and it can be a little hard to get started. In this video series, what I'm going to be doing is using a children's book illustration contest to help me get myself back up and running again. One of my favorite artists, Tom Waits, famously said to always keep a diamond in your mind. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you what my diamond is and show you how you can find yours and to hopefully get your own creative mojo up and running again. Hi, I'm Brian Bowes. I'm an illustrator, I'm an author, and welcome to my studio. So a great way to come back to your practice is to find an external motivator. At least it's that way for me. What I'm doing is I'm going to be using the Liz Conrad illustration contest, which is a local SCBWI contest. It has a deadline of January 15th. And I'm motivated by deadlines. I like to have them. It applies that little extra pressure that I need to get stuff done. So to begin the process, I'm going to need a story to work with. To generate some ideas for that story, what I did was during one of my critique meetings with my critique buddy, we brainstormed some broad concepts and ideas. The first couple things are really just like a mind map. And you can see sort of the vibe that I'm aiming for here, which is friends gathered around a campfire. Really, I'm tapping into my own memories of being with friends during winter solstice and having these wonderful get-togethers. One random thought that made me happy was the idea of jackalope of holiday cheer, or a winter solstice jackalope. I just love that there's some sort of mythical creature that goes along with this. I just started and I sketched out my first three ideas. Right now it's only text, and the first one just says drops last package, looks at watch, and I also drew a clock tower in there. And underneath the second one it says rushes to party, and the third one says just in time. These are really rough early notes. That's kind of the point. It lets me get a sense for the shape of what the illustrations might be without being drawn into too many details. So these ideas are going to continue to develop in the future videos as I continue this series. Earlier I mentioned Tom Waits. I mentioned this idea of always keeping a diamond in your mind. What that is for me is understanding why I do this work in the first place. It taps into early childhood memories of watching cartoons, of being read stories as a child and having all of that stuff light me up. So to be a part of that it's wonderful. But also too, as I grew and learned skills about illustration, about storytelling, about character design, what all that's aimed at is connecting or helping to share spark or story that goes along with those kind of things. So I want to encourage you in the comment section below, leave a comment and tell me what kinds of things are your why. What are those little diamonds that you're holding on to? Why do you want to come back and start up your creative process? I would love to hear from other people about it. I certainly only just have my own experience. Moving forward from here, there's going to be more development on this story of the jackalope. We'll have some sketches. Hopefully we'll meet that January 15th deadline. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.